Good evening and welcome to the Discovery Channel 6 News. First of all, a huge conflict in Wisconsin between farmers and the police force has been taking place. Remarkable methods to solve problems are being used. Geographic scientists have made a huge discovery involving a new country in the north. And second, the sports, where we'll get the latest updates from the ongoing Winter Olympics. And last of all, we'll get shocking news about a fake Mona Lisa and researchers that have shown new ways to react on heavy metal. It has for a long while been an argument between farmers and the police force in Wisconsin. Until yesterday, no physical elements has been involved in the discussions. The police have lately spent a lot of time only to look after cows and other animals that happens to run away into the city and disturb the locals. The fact that the police has been on farmers' land have made the farmers very angry, and this is why they decided to show a young policeman out from the biggest farm by having him chased by not only them but also the most crazy and violent cow in the state of Wisconsin. When the police force first heard about this, they thought it was a rumor, but it has now been proved that it wasn't. When the young policeman, John Farman, was on his post yesterday afternoon, it actually happened. No one has been able to get in touch with John Farman yet, but according to a source, he's practically out of harm. And nobody knows how Wisconsin is going to solve this major problem. The police are extremely upset that it had to go this far, and sadly, their only proposition at this moment is to deny all the farmers the right to own cattle in the state. The police mean that they have given enough chances for the farmers to change and that they are not worth any more of their time. According to another source, the farmers are planning some sort of harassment for the people working at the police stations by using hay forks, tractors and cows. How this story is going to end, only time can tell. So now over to the international news, where we have Sarah reporting directly from London.
Hello and good evening. We are sending live from London with nice international breaking news, firstly involves Europe. We have beginning reports all day from SCR, the leading geographic scientific group, that a new country is found in Sweden. The SCR has been on an expedition in the latest 6 months to track new species. And the new country, Sweden, was found among species like a new kind of bear that is white and lives on snow. Also, big brown cows with long horns that now is named moose. This new country is located on the east northern peak of the world, and as you may have prevented, it's a big victim of undevelopment. Among the civilians, animals walk free on the streets, and they have laws about people owning places together, and it's called allemansrätt. The explanation why mankind has not searched in that area before is the simple explanation that the temperature is extremely low. Scientists did not know that humans could live under such cold conditions all year round. But the cold has, of course, made its mark on the population of Sweden. For example, the civilians are forced to wear big, strange, fluffy jackets to survive the cold. They don't have any sun, so they have to drink alcohol all the time. Our questions are many. Who are they? What's going to happen to their country on the global market? And tonight we will follow this discussion on a late sending where experts will help us answer some of our questions. This was all from me, the International News live from London. Thank you and good night. Hello and welcome to the sports. Firstly, we're going to look at some of the results from the ongoing Winter Olympics in the foreign country Madagascar. Josephine did unfortunately not make it to the women's final today in slopestyle as she broke her leg with the T-bar on the way to the jump. She was unluckily not even able to begin the competition. Josephine had a stunning start of the season and she finished first in both Rabbit Cup and Little Chocolate League. As it turned out, the gold medal went to Adriana Sheeplock from China instead.
Barbra Streisand. Streisand.
We here at Editorial feel awfully sorry for Josephine and hope for her to get a fast rehabilitation to eventually continue the season the same way as it started. Earlier this afternoon, the men's slalom in the extreme and intense slope Hammarby Backen accomplished. The Osama bin Laden from Turkey finished on the best time, and in an interview with our reporter he told us he was happy, even surviving this race, quoting, "The slope must have been flushed with water, freezing to pink, hard and frightening ice. I truly feared for my life." But all in all, he was happy for the gold medal. And then, let's have a look at the ongoing snowboard battle between the Icelandic and the German team. Right now, the Icelandic team is in the lead, having scored 5 times. But as you know, everything is achievable in this intense sport. Follow the battle at our website www.discoverchannel6.com or watch a late sending where I'll make a short summary and share the follow-up with you. In contrast from the frozen north, now over to the heating space. Kerstin Eriksson won the celebrated prize, the Golden Blood, for achievements in bullfighting this season. Last week she participated in the leading bullfight in Barcelona with enormous success, killing 15 bulls and 1 bird. Currently she's the best matador in the world. As has been said, a lot of things happened in the world of sports today, and even more reports are to expect from a late extended sending. Finally, I would like you to hang on, because after the short commercial break, Josephine will share everything about heavy metal and Mona Lisa with you in the Culture News.
If you don't want to have a life, study at KTH.
Welcome back. Studies have shown that those persons who just begun listening to heavy metal have lowered their brain capacity drastically. The cells in the brain does not really cope with the headbanging which follows by listening to heavy metal. I've met a man from Detroit, let's call him Bob, who recently started listening to heavy metal. Let's see his before and after pictures.
Let's start with the letter A. Here we go.
My declaration noise, just want to shout it right now!
This boy is clearly injured by this devilish music, and his parents are worried about his future. There have been situations similar to this one. Some of them got their life back on track, but some of them, sadly, never recovered. However, scientists do not know what they're going to do about the problem, but they are struggling to find some answers that can lead us to the end of this awful incident, all because of some music. I think you're all familiar with the grand painting Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. If you are, try to forget all you know about her, because she may be a fake. In a little French village called Nancy, near Strasbourg, some explorers found a painting that shocked them. The painting is very similar to Mona Lisa, but there is one difference. The Mona Lisa face is just a mask. As we know, Mona Lisa has a very special smile. She looks at us like she knew a secret, and her face is very symmetrical, almost as symmetrical as you wouldn't believe it's true. But now we know it's not true. The woman behind the mask does look very familiar, and a lot of smart people have examined the painting, but they don't know where her appearance reminiscence of. The woman on the picture was clearly unhappy about her looks, and as an effect of that, she wanted to cover up her face with the mask. Mona Lisa is still Mona Lisa, but she does not look like we all thought. The painting in Laverne is not being reconstructed. They are determined to keep the mask on and let us live a lie. Bad, Mona Lisa, bad. That was all from me. Back to Nelly.
This was the news for now, and I hope to see you again later this evening when we're back. Thank you and good night.